Hello everyone, my name is Sugar Geek, and today this video is going to be about Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location. It's going to be about my predictions for this game. Now Scott said himself that there wasn't going to be a FNAF 5, and I guess he was wrong and right because this game is not FNAF 5, but really FNAF Sister Location. Now Scott has confirmed that this game will be canon with the others. So this game is going to add on more to the story of Five Nights at Freddy's. So here's what I think it's going to be about. The only time we hear about a sister location is in FNAF 3. And Phone Guy mentions in the training tapes that there was a spring lock failure at a sister location. That's the only time we hear about the failures and sister location. So I think this game is going to revolve around that. I think it's possible that this will confirm whether or not the employee who most likely died in the spring suit became Shadow Bonnie, which is the most common theory about Shadow Bonnie. As we know from the teaser images, this game is going to introduce some new animatronics, which is great but very unexpected. So we now have some new images of this animatronic. We don't know its official name yet, but it's more humanoid, which is very different. I expected an animal. It looks like it can be some sort of clown or a little girl, which makes it even creepier for me. But looking at the animatronic, just the style of it, it looks like a toy animatronic. So I think the game will actually take place in 1987, which is what I personally have been saying for a while, that the spring lock failures happened not during the time of the MCI, but rather in 1987, around the time of the toy animatronics. Looking at the design of this new animatronic, it seems that it is wearable because it has 5 fingers like a spring lock suit, and it seems that the face opens up. You can see many openings and lines in the face, so maybe there's a person in there. And also notice on the bottom of the newer teaser that just released today, everyone please stay in your seats. I believe this character is saying this because they have just witnessed the spring lock failure. Imagine you're on stage with someone and they begin to writhe and scream out in pain because they're being impaled by the spring locks and the animatronic parts. I can only imagine what the crowd must have been doing, must have been freaking out. So the person wearing this new animatronic we see here is telling everyone to basically remain calm and stay in your seats. And I do think there probably will be some new characters brought in, some new animatronics, possibly more humanoid looking like this one. I think it's also a possibility we will see the characters that are seen in the Happiest Day minigame. Before we see the Golden Freddy child and before we give him cake, we pass by 5 other children. And they're wearing masks of, I think, a bird, one of them's a hippo, one of them may be a cat, a pig. So maybe these are other characters that are featured at the sister location. Now, it's obvious that Freddy and the gang aren't here at the sister location, but it is still owned by Fazbear Entertainment, which is obvious from just the title of its sister location. There was never just one from the first teaser. Gameplay wise, I really hope to see some new mechanics besides just kind of sitting in a chair basically and having all the animatronics come at you. I would like to see something drastically different. I would like to see maybe moving around the building, sort of like how, if you have seen Let's Players or if you've played it yourself, The Joy of Creation, how you're playing as a character moving around the building. I think that'd be really interesting. That'd be, something we've never seen before in FNAF, and it would really, I think, sell this game because it's just something so different. I think some people are complaining that all the games are the same, so I really hope this new game will have some sort of new mechanic. I really would like to walk around the facility in one of the games. I think that would be great. But what I'm trying to think is what's going to make this game scary. I mean, I really do think it's going to feature the spring lock failure, probably at the end of the game. But what's going to be scary? Why are we here? Scott himself said this animatronic, this new one, terrifies him in a Steam post. Why is she scary? I mean, if you're playing as a night guard or somebody else, or maybe as a child again, who knows, what makes them come after us? Did Purple Guy kill more children here? Do they possess the animatronics? I really would not like a story like that. That will just add more children. We already have a lot of children that have been killed by him. I think adding so many more would just kind of be confusing for a lot of the theorists. So I kind of want this to revolve around something else. Maybe we'll get like we did in FNAF 3, where we only had one animatronic coming after us. Maybe this game can be like that. Maybe the spirit of the person killed in the spring suit will start coming after us for some reason. I really can't say. I think it'd be great if we actually played the game as Purple Guy. I would love that. Now, all in all, this game so far looks like it's going to be different just because it's featuring different animatronics. It's more of a spin-off game than a main game. But what I really want is more clarification for some of the theories. I would like clarification from Scott from this game, whether or not the bite of 83 exists, because some people will not dismiss certain theories unless Scott himself does. I would like to see more about Shadow Bonnie. They don't really touch on him too much in the games. He's only seen twice. And the reason I think we're going to see more about Shadow Bonnie, if you look very closely in a brightened image of a new teaser, look at the new character's nose. There's a reflection in there. And to me, it looks a lot like Springtrap, which is basically a withered Spring Bonnie. It's very possible that this character is looking at a person being crushed in a Spring Bonnie suit. So that's my guess for right now about that image we see in this character's nose. Well, what are your predictions about this game? Do you agree with any of my points? Let me know below in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a like. And also, I definitely plan on doing a Let's Play of this game. Probably my very first Let's Play will be this game, Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location. So please subscribe if you want to see that in the future. Have a great day, everyone. I will see you next time.